Heat waves need combating to keep children and your team less hot under the collar. Let me know what you do that perhaps I haven't mentioned. Your ideas will then be there below this video for the next rise in temperatures. Let's start with the evening before your session. Once the sun has gone down, open all your windows and doors and let the cool air circulate to make your rooms cooler. Once the cool air circulates inside, close the windows. And now, if you don't have LED lights, turn them off as they emit heat, and keep them turned off during the following day. I find old bed sheets, preferably ironed, unlike these, hung across the windows, will reflect the sun, and so the room stays cool but allows the daylight to come through. Now your room won't be this empty, but clear what you can and spread the biggest tarpaulin across the floor, using furniture and tape to avoid edges that could be a tripping hazard. You now have a much larger area for cooling water play. Perhaps bring the paddling pool inside and use tuff trays, bowls, water runs, etc. All the areas of learning and development can be covered by adding a range of resources. Dolls, boats, measuring jugs, balance scales, loose parts. Let your imagination run wild. The better prepared, the easier it will be for your team to sit back and observe. Just keep one person on bucket and mop duty. Now we must remember that water and electricity do not mix. You may have air conditioning, lucky you. For the rest of us, we need to consider other things. Blade fans with cot sheets tied like a ponytail at the back of the fan makes these safer. Now there are a variety of bladeless fans, noiseless fans, neck fans for adults, especially great for menopausal women, and coolers using water reservoirs inside. Worth looking about to acquire the best within your budget, but buying the best you can afford may be the best investment in the long term. Also think about other items, wine coolers for smaller bottles of water for children to access, spray bottles for misting over children's heads, ice packs and cool boxes to keep things cool enough while you restock your fridge. There are other items that may be helpful that are or can be chilled. On eBay you can buy neck scarves. Special cooling towels and dog mats that stay cool may be a good idea. With that large tarpaulin and the inevitable spills and splashes, damp towels may give some comfort too. Likewise, wet flannels from the fridge for after snack and meal times, or for children to choose to put on their own necks, could be readily available in a cool box. We obviously cannot forget the ice at this time. Ice packs, normally used as cold compresses, bowls of ice in front of fans, in the water play, and those cooling treats such as slush drinks, ice pops and lollies. You might like to suggest to parents to provide a thermal beaker to keep drinks cold. Adults can set an example here by taking fluids regularly while encouraging children to do the same. Now don't forget to do your risk assessment and make modifications to control those risks: electrocution, trapped fingers, trips and slips, dehydration, etc. Look after the adults too. So there's some ideas for you, certainly not conclusive. Can you suggest more?